Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of Ranger Nation, to Game 14, right here on the one and only Lakes Area Community Television. Hello, Thomas Glenn here, and yeah, it's a little bit less than ideal conditions here for baseball. It's partly sunny and, well, currently raining. Temperature of right around 68 degrees. First pitch right around 6:32 p.m. here on this Monday, May 8th, 2017. Rangers baseball right here at Schumacher Field. Like I said, game number 14 on the schedule. Forest Lake hosting the Mounds Mustangs. Rangers currently tied in first place with the Stillwater Ponies in the SEC. Both records of 8-2. Forest Lake 10-3 overall. Stillwater 10-2 overall. Mounds they are currently 5-5 as they try and improve that here on the road. Let's see, what else do we got? This is game 2 of the 2017 two-game series between these two teams. Forest Lake beating Mounds back on April 17th by a score of 4-0. That one on the road at Mounds View. Here we go. Rain continues to fall here at Schumacher Field. 2016 Tink Larson Ballpark of the Year. On the mound for your Rangers, number 6, Luke Wallner will get the call here tonight. Leading off for Mounds is number 5, starting over at shortstop. Where'd he go? Ryan Nickel. And it looks like Wallner will start out the at-bat with a breaking ball. Good for strike 1. Now ahead in the count, 0-1. Back to the breaking ball. Count now even at 1 apiece. Fastball up the middle, and that is tattooed into shallow center. That is a leadoff single for number 5, Ryan Nickel. Mustangs now with 1 runner on. Nobody out here in the top of the first. It's going to bring up number 24, center fielder, Eric Hallman. Nickel with the decent lead over at first. Wallner now pitching from the stretch. And perhaps a time called by the batter. Gotta make sure you got a decent grip on the bat, especially with the current conditions. Nickel takes his lead. Wallner with the pitch, catching the inside corner. We'll start out 0-1 against Holloman. Just catching the upper half of the strike zone, now 1-1. Looks like the rain has subsided, at least for the moment. Maybe sprinkling a little bit, but definitely not what it was. A big swing and a miss. Wallner now ahead in the count. Well, never mind, that was strike 3. 1 away. I guess kudos to whoever is on the scoreboard. It's going to bring up number 11 playing third. Ross Engelhofer. Again, Nickel with the lead at first. And Wallner will check him back. .68 degrees here at Schumacher on this historic day in Forest Lake history. Missing low and inside. Now 1-0 to Engelhofer. Again, Mustangs with the runner on first, courtesy of a leadoff single by Nickel. That time he did catch the inside corner. Count now even at 1 apiece. Nickel again inching his way closer towards second. Wallner will check him back. Still 1-1. And the third baseman of Mounds View. Beautiful breaking ball there by Luke. Now 1-2. Let's see if Wallner can force a ground ball double play here. One and two. Popped up in 2. It looks like, well, deep left center as that ball continues to carry. There's no wind here, but that thing just continued to soar. Now 2 outs here in the top of the first. Justin Langer now to the plate for Mounds View. Nickel perhaps with his biggest lead thus far. As Langer watches first pitch go by for strike 1. 0-1 for the first baseman. Again, Nickel with the decent lead over at first. Wallner seems more focused on the batter. Makes sense with 2 outs and time called by the batter. And not sure of Nickel's intentions. Wallner will take a step back. Mounds View shortstop toying with Wallner as he takes off for second. Perhaps a hit and run put into play by Mounds View. Let's see if they got a play over at third. And it looked like that was cut off by the shortstop. Basil not happy as it looked like he called for the ball. It looked like they could have had a play at third. But coulda, woulda, shoulda. Mounds View now threatening. Runners on first and third. There are 2 outs here in the top of the first. It's going to bring up right fielder number 15, Riley Flanagan. Beautiful placement on the breaking ball. Now 0-1. Runners take their leads. Wallner from the stretch. Here's the 0-1. Another breaking ball. Runner takes off for second, and they have him caught in a pickle. Robbie checking third to make sure the runner does not advance home, but it does not matter as I can't remember. I think it's Flanagan, but he's tagged out trying to steal second. And the Mustangs, they strand 1, bring home 0. After the top of the first, it is 0-0. Rangers bats coming up next. Let's take a look at the batting order here for Forest Lake. Leading off for your maroon and gold, number 10, playing shortstop, Zach Robbie. Followed by number 2 over at second base, excuse me, Jared Swanson. Followed by center fielder, number 4, Cam Klein, batting 4th. Number 11 playing first base, Mitch Jurdy. Then it is number 8, right fielder, Jake Wentzman. Followed by third baseman, number 23, Tyler Basil. After Basil, it is number 13 playing left field, Mitchell Longsdorf. Batting 8th, your starting pitcher, number 6, Luke Wallner. And then batting ninth, number 3, your catcher, Ian Walker. Looks like Mother Nature may cooperate here. Sun even came out for a couple minutes, but looked like more of a cameo appearance as it tucked away somewhere behind the clouds. But as long as we're dry, we'll be all right. Again, leading off for your Rangers, number 10, you know him well, shortstop Zach Robbie.
All right, stepping in the box and leading off the bottom of the first for the Rangers, your shortstop, number 10, Zach Robbie.
On the mound for the Mustangs, it's number 12, Trevor Steffen. First pitch to Robbie, strike one. Tries low and away. Nice side by Zach, 1-1. Change up, hit over to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. On deck, number 4, Cam Klein, stepping to the batter's box right now. At second, number 2, Jared Swanson. Missing low and away, 1-0. Oof. That one catching the outside corner, count even at 1 apiece. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-1. That is tattooed, and that's going to fall in no man's land. Swanson rounds first. Stand up, 1 out double here in the bottom of the first. Beautiful.
1 out double for Jared. Put him at second base now with 1 out. Going to bring up your center fielder, number 4, Cam Klein.
Starting center fielder, number 4, Cam Klein. See if Klein can pick up an RBI and get Forest Lake on the board here first. Fans continue to file in here at Schumacher Field. First pitch to Klein, misses outside, 1-0. Steffen gets the signal that he wants from the stretch. Like a change up right down the middle. Count now even at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1 from Steffen. That one catching the outside corner. Now 1-2 to Klein. Rangers with the runner on second. Just 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 1-2 breaking ball. Klein has to reach down to get a piece of that, and that's popped up over along the first baseline. Out number 2 for the Mustangs. It's going to bring up your first baseman, number 11, Mitch Jerde.
Bring up your first baseman, number 11, Mitch Jerde.
Swanson still on second. Go ahead run here for Forest Lake. Let's see if Mitch can bring him home. First pitch from Steffen, good. Crossing the outside corner, now 0-1. Swanson with a decent lead at second. Breaking ball to Jerde, just catching the inside corner. Now 0-2, Mitch in protective mode. Anything close to the plate, he'll be swinging. Here's the 0-2 from Stefan, another breaking ball. That one in the dirt. Count now, 1-2. Chase pitch perhaps. Count now even at 2 apiece. Wentzman in the on-deck circle for Forest Lake. Here's the 2-2 to Jerde. Thought about it. Just missing the outside corner now. Full count to Mitch. Three and two from Stefan. And Mitch on his way to first, courtesy of a walk, is stunned as that one is called strike 3. So Forest Lake will strand 1 and bring home none after inning number 1. We are locked up at 0 apiece, and you are watching Rangers baseball right here on the official voice for everything maroon and gold, Lakes Area Community Television. Again, this is game number 14 on the schedule for Forest Lake. Game 2 of the season, 2-game series between these two teams. Forest Lake could sweep the Mustangs with a win here tonight, winning their first meeting back on April 15th, I believe. Forest Lake winning that one by a final score of 4-0 at Mounds View. Some other games going on around the Suburban East Conference tonight include Cretin-Durham Hall at Woodbury, Eastridge at Stillwater, and then it looks like Park of Cottage Grove on the road at River Falls. And of course, got your Rangers hosting the 5-5 Mounds View Mustangs here on this Monday, May 8th. Mother Nature much more cooperative now that the game is officially underway here at Schumacher Field. National anthem, it was pouring. Picking up where they left off in the first. Leading off, number 15 is the right fielder, Flanagan. Wallner missing low and inside, 1-0. Contact is made, hit down the first baseline, but scooped up by Jerde. Excuse me, just out of play. So 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Wallner. Breaking ball, nice placement there, catching the inside corner, 1-2. Another breaking ball, that is hit and hit well. Diving catch attempt made by the left fielder, but just out of his reach. Nice relay by Forest Lake, but that is a leadoff double for the Mustangs, as they now threaten with 0 outs here in the top of the second.
Leadoff double for Riley, and put him at second base with nobody out.
It's going to bring up the starting left fielder, number 4, Channing Cole. Cole, just a junior for the Mustangs. Wallner now from the stretch. Corners playing shallow. And Cole looks to lay a bunt down. Gets a piece of it, not enough to keep it fair. Now 0-1. Flanagan, decent lead at second. And Cole looks to level out the bat, lay down a bunt. Count 0-1. Jerdy playing shallow, ready to charge up. Wallner with the pitch, and again contact is made, but it's going to hit the backstop now. 0-2 to Cole. And for the most part, that should eliminate the bunt option. Wallner from the stretch. And the batter will step back, call a quick timeout here. Try this again. Here's the 0-2 to Cole, and that is scorched over Jerdy's head. Flanagan rounds third. He will score, and that is an RBI single. Mustangs on the board with a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out here in the top of the second.
Run number 1 on the board for your Mustangs. The runner at first now with nobody out. Now bring up number 32, Josh Bondi.
Designated hitter number 32, Josh Bondi. Cole takes his lead over at first. Wallner from the stretch, right down the heart of the plate. Strike one. Rangers need a double play ball. Nice job by Walker to stay in front of that one. Now 1-1. Wallner had the right idea with that pitch to Cole, low and away. Nice breaking ball there now, 1-2. But that was just an excellent cut by number 4, Cole, for Mounds View. Able to get a piece of that. Wallner could not have placed that much better than he did. Here's the 1-2. And it looks like Bondi able to get his bat back in time. Count now even at 2. Go low and away, Luke. Low and away. Breaking ball, catching the inside corner of the plate for strike 3. Now 1 away here in the top of the second. Now, Forest Lake really needs that double play ball. And playing second base for the Mustangs, number 6, Lawson, Joey Lawson, now to the plate. Lawson, also a junior for Mounds View. First pitch, catching the outside corner. Wallner now ahead of the count, 0-1. Cole takes his lead at first. And time called by Lawson at the plate. Wallner with the pitch. Breaking ball grazing the inside corner. Good enough for strike 2. Now 0-2 to the Mounds View's second baseman. Breaking ball hit over the head of Robbie. And now runners on first and second for Mounds View. Still 1 out here in the top of the second. And that's going to bring up number 27 for Mounds View, Matt Harold. Harold, just a sophomore for the green and white. Looking to earn his bones here on the road today. Runners on first and second. Rangers desperately need a ground ball double play. Both runners with decent leads. Wallner will step back to, check the runners back. Come on, Luke. Don't lose focus. Focus on the batter. First pitch to Harold. Low and inside, 1-0. Excellent placement there. Now 1-1. Hit and hit well. That is hit deep center field. Routine catch for Cam Klein. Now 2 outs here in the top of the second. And that's going to go back to the top of the order for Mounds View, bringing up number 5, shortstop Ryan Nickel.
That'll bring up number 5, Ryan Nickel.
Nickel trying to pick up an RBI here on the road. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Mounds View with a 1-run lead as they continue to threaten. Runners take their leads. Wallner gets the signal. Set from the stretch. Breaking ball. Beautiful. Now ahead in the count, 0-1. Time called by the Mounds View batter. And Walt. Now's not the time, Siri. Still 0-1 to Nickel. Man, these balls are just landing where the Rangers are not. Bases now juiced for the Mustangs. These aren't meatballs being thrown by Wallner by any means. It's just Mounds View hitters are stretching out of the comfort zone and able to land those things. So the Mustangs threaten to blow this game wide open here in the top of the second, already with a 1-run lead. Bases now loaded as Number 24, center fielder Eric Holloman will step up to the batter's box, licking his lips with loaded bases.
All right, bases full of Mustangs with 2 outs. They'll bring up number 24, Eric Holloman.
Just need 1 out. For you kids at home, imagine yourself in the infield. Where would you go with the ball? A great game of baseball is a game of situations and scenarios. That one's going to get away from Walker, and a Mustang will cross the plate. Now 2 on the board for the visitors. Runner still on second and third. That will be recorded as a wild pitch to Wallner. One and 0 to Holloman. And that one in the dirt. Walker able to track that one down a little bit quicker. Didn't have the same velocity on it. 1 and 1 to Holloman. Forest Lake desperately in need of an out. Fastball, a big swing and a miss there by Holloman. Now 1 and 2. See if Luke can pick up a strikeout here to get out of this second. That's right, puppy. Here's the 1 and 2. Right off of the facet here of the grandstand. Count will remain 1 and 2. I think it scared some of the fans here at Schumacher Field. As soon as that hit the top of the grandstand, some of the fans jumped back. Holloman calls time. Wallner now set from the stretch. 1 and 2. Breaking ball, and that's good for strike 3. Mustangs bring home a pair, but they strand the same. After 2, Mounds View 2, Forest Lake 0. Rangers half of the second. Coming up next right here on your official voice for Rangers baseball, Lakes Area Community Television, game number 14 in progress here at the one and only Schumacher Field, located in the heart of Forest Lake.
What a beautiful day.
Not exactly how I'd describe it.
That's because you need some coffee. Thanks for the ride to class, by the way.
Yep, and now we're stuck in traffic, and we're going to be late. Professor McDonald is going to kill me, man. If I'm late to one more class, she said she's going to fail me.
Nothing that some coffee can't fix.
Yeah, great solution, Keegan, but where is this coffee that you speak of, huh?
It's 2 blocks down, make a right.
No, not a chance, man. We're already going to be late.
Let me get that. Since you're driving, I'll be your PT. Speak of the devil, it's Professor McDonald. I told her we're stopping for coffee.
What? No!
Dude, relax. I asked her if she wanted something.
Did she say anything?
Mocha frap. She wants a mocha frap, extra whip. She says if we don't get there in 15 minutes, we're failing the class. Hey, at least we're getting coffee.
Keegan, you're my personal texter, not my personal coffee guy. She loves those mocha fraps.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Back to the greatest game on dirt. Leading now for your maroon and gold here in the bottom of the second. Right fielder number 8, Jake Wentzman. Wentzman takes the first pitch fastball deep to center. And that is a routine catch made by Eric Holloman. One away, and that's going to bring up your third baseman, number 23, Tyler Basil. First pitch to Basil, missing low and away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 from Stefan. Basil with a piece of it. Count now even at 1 apiece. One and one to this Forest Lake senior. Breaking ball fouled off. Now 1-2 to Tyler. On deck for Forest Lake number 13, Mitchell Longsdorf. Here's the 1-2 breaking ball, and that did not break, as that one is deflected off of Basil's left leg, which continues to be plagued by baseballs this season. Basil taking a shot on the mound a few games ago, and fortunately he is still playing. Rangers now with the runner on first. It's going to bring up your left fielder, number 13, Mitchell Longsdorf, and that one off the top of the grandstand as well. Put a bullseye up there. 0-1 to Mitchell. Basil, the decent lead over at first. Breaking ball in the dirt, now 1-1 to Longsdorf. Wallner in the on-deck circle for your maroon and gold. Here's the 1-1 from Stefan, and that's going to catch the outside corner. Now ahead of the count, 1-2 to Longsdorf. Basil increases his lead over at first. And Longsdorf rung up for out number 2. And that's going to bring up your starting pitcher, number 6, Luke Wallner. Rangers still with the runner on first. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Forest Lake trailing by a pair of runs. First pitch to Wallner is a breaking ball, missing outside, 1-0. That one hit by Wallner over to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Rangers strand one, bring home 0. After 2, it is Mounds View 2, Forest Lake 0. And you are watching Monday Night Rangers Baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Game number 14, fully on here at Schumacher Field as we enter the top of the third. Like I said, Mounds View with a 2-run lead. Taking a look at the schedule here. Forest Lake on the road here for the next couple of games before returning home this Saturday to, who are they hosting Saturday? Wyzetta. That's a non-conference game. But before that, after tonight, they'll be at Stillwater, who they are tied for first with. That is Wednesday. Following that, Friday, they will be on the road at White Bear Lake. And then, like I said, Saturday, they will return home to host Wyzetta. For the Mustangs, they'll head back home for a 3-game home stretch. And they are coming off of a 3-4 loss at Irondale this past Saturday. Forest Lake coming off of a 13-1 win at Chisago Lakes this past Friday night. Forest Lake now outscoring their opponents in the last 3 played 30-1. So hopefully they can get their offense turned around here tonight. There's plenty of baseball left to do so. But like I said, Forest Lake has outscored their opponents 30-1 in their last 3 played. So Wallner back to work, leading off. Number 11, Engelkoffer. Picked up by Robbie over at short. Throw on to first. Just in time for out number 1. It's a 1 pitch out. And another flooper by the Mustangs. Like I said, they continue to just slap them where the Rangers aren't. That is another base hit for Mounds View. It's a first baseman, number 17, Justin Langer. Langer, a senior for Mounds View. And now batting number 15, senior Riley Flanagan. Runner on first. 1 away here in the top of the third. Wallner from the stretch. That one's popped up. Looks like it will remain in play. Right fielder calls it off. And now 2 outs here in the top of the third. Nice job by Wentzman to take control out there. Communication definitely key in the field. Now stepping to the plate with 2 outs, number 4, Channing Cole. Fastball right down the middle. Wallner now ahead in the count, 0-1. Like another fastball hit over to short. Throw on to 2. Out number 3, the Mustangs strand 1, bring home 0. And a 2-run lead intact as we enter the Rangers' half of the third. Coming up next right here on the one and only Lakes Area Community Television.
Grace has some pretty stellar arms, like Serena Williams good, but her face is pretty disgusting.
Someone please tell him to go back into his closet and leave us alone.
Brittany's face is so stupid and I hate her so much. It's like a scientist created her in a lab to annoy humanity and didn't even do that good of a job.
Megan reminds me of a troll doll that came to life intent on killing us with her stupidity.
Why is Grace's head so big? It definitely has nothing to do with how smart she is and probably everything to do with how bloated she is.
He's so funny. Just kidding. Who would find this disfigured flamingo funny?
Never post a selfie of yourself. You look so ugly.
The only reason you have so many views is because we think you're a freak and we can't look away.
Megan is the main reason that the world sucks so much.
I would rather get cancer than listen to another Trevor Moran song.
You are a mistake. You should have never been born.
Drown yourself in a shallow puddle, please.
Wow, I hope she's sterile.
These really stopped being funny a long time ago.
You're so much more than the things that people say about you.
Those people have no right to say cruel things to you to make themselves feel better.
It's okay that you sound different than everyone else.
That's what makes you so special.
We will not tolerate it.
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 Every day, people make me feel like I stand out simply because of the way that I look.
Every day, people make me feel small.
Every day, I face the cruel words of bullying.
And every day, people tell me that I'm brave for enduring this humiliation.
But we're not the brave ones.
It's the ones that say no to the bullying.
The witnesses.
If we all join together, there's nothing that we can't do.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
When we see bullying online,
We will let the world know that we're going to take action with the I.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
Our actions will overpower cruel words.
I am a witness.
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 There is power in words.
But it's nothing compared to the power of the actions that we put behind our words.
Visit eyewitnessbullying.org to learn more.
I am a witness, and so are you.
I'm gonna stand by you.
Leading off for your maroon and gold here in the bottom of the third. Number 3, your starting catcher, Ian Walker. And then we'll head to the top of the order. Zach Robbie, followed by second baseman Jared Swanson. This is Thomas Glenn with Lakes Area Community Television bringing you Rangers baseball here on this, well, cloudy Monday evening. 6:30 start time, currently 7:15 p.m. Temperature of 67 degrees. Just that fact alone should make you appreciate it. We've been here with the temps hovering right around 34 degrees this season, so 67 and cloudy is pretty good. First pitch to Walker, across the plate, 0-1. Chase pitch there, now 1-1 to your Ranger catcher. Stefan with the 1-1, catching the outside corner, 1-2 to Walker. Looked like a changeup gone wrong. That will level out the count at 2 apiece. Nice job by Walker, as that fastball is taken into shallow center for a leadoff single. Rangers now with the runner on first as we head to the top of the order. Number 10, Zach Robbie, son of former Minnesota Twin Brian Robbie. Pinch runner checks in for Walker over at first. First pitch to Robbie is a ball, 1-0. Stefan from the stretch. Here's the 1-0. Popped up and should be out of play. 1-1. Forest Lake looking to continue their winning streak here tonight. Currently at 3-0 win here tonight against Mounds View. Well, that would make it 4. Sure, most of you at home know your basic math. Close, but missing the outside corner. Now 2-1 to Robbie. Runner with decent lead over at first, enough to draw the attention of Stefan. Here's the 2-1 to Robbie, and that is popped up. This should remain in play. It does. Picked up by the first baseman, number 1. Second baseman now to the plate for Forest Lake, number 2, Jared Swanson. Again, runner with a decent lead over at first. Stefan from the stretch. Breaking ball. That's going to get away from the catcher. And the runner will advance to second. Swanson ahead on the count, 1-0. Just 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Klein on deck. Here's the 1-0 to Jared, missing high and away. Now 2-0. Sounds like Ranger Nation finally starting to get a little vocal here at Schumacher. It's going to miss, low and in the dirt. Well, obviously, if it's in the dirt, it's low, but now 3-0. Look for a red light special. I had a feeling he was going to call that a strike regardless. 3-1 to Swanson. Now back to a green light here for Jared. Look for a fastball low and away. There it is, but decides to lay off of it. I can't blame him. I don't think any of us really expected that to be called a strike, but that it is. Now full count to Jared. 3-2 on its way, and afraid that that's going to get called a strike as well. Swanson reaching out of his comfort zone just to make contact in that protective fashion. Still 3-2 to Swanson. Hit over to short. The runner will advance to third. Throw to first in time. So 2 away, but Forest Lake threatening with the runner on third as number 4 center fielder Cam Klein steps to the plate.
You got 2 outs now. Now bring up your center fielder, number 4, Cam Klein.
First pitch decline. Across the plate for strike one. 0-1 to the Rangers center fielder. Oh, come on. Somebody has plans after the game. 0-2 decline, and Coach Henry letting him have it, rightfully so. That was a terrible call. And Klein says the hell with you. Oh my God, what a grab by the Mounds View left fielder. That is number 4, Channing Cole, with an outstanding grab in left field. Forest Lake will strand a couple and bring home 0. Wow, excellent job by Mounds View. Could easily be a game here, and now Coach Gravel walking out to have a chat with the umpire, not happy with the calls in the strike zone. Again, rightfully so, there hasn't been a whole lot of consistency with said strike zone, and Coach Gravel just sharing his frustrations with the umpire. Fourth inning now upon us. Wallner back on the mound for Forest Lake. Mustangs with a 2-run lead, looking to put a stop to Forest Lake's 3-game winning streak and even out the 2-game season series here tonight at Schumacher. Forest Lake winning the first contest by a final score of 4-0. This Ranger team has already swept, let's see, they swept Cretin-Durham Hall, outscoring them 19-0 this season. They outscored Roseville, and I believe they outscored them 14-3 in the 2-game series. A win here tonight would mean a sweep over Mounds View, and would definitely help their cause in the Suburban East Conference, as this is a conference match. Leading off for the Mustangs here in the top of the 4th is number 32, batting 7th, designated hitter.
All right, leading off the top of the 4th.
I tried to time it with the PA, but it didn't work. Josh Bondi, junior for the Mustangs. Wallner with the pitch. Breaking ball, and, well, that was the maroon and gold at the plate. I believe we would be looking at 0-1. But 1-0. See, even the canines agree. That one popped up along the first baseline. And Jurdy, nice grab.
Number 1 up, 1 down.
Hand over the fence. Nice job to reach over and pull that back in for the first out here in the top of the 4th. Now batting number 6, playing second base, Joey Lawson. Now what? I could not imagine what those two are discussing over near first base. Huh. Back to the great game of baseball. Big swing and a miss there by number 6, Lawson. Wallner ahead in the count, 0-1. Missing in the dirt now, 1-1. Hesitated, and now 1-2. Timeout taken by Lawson. Still no word from City Hall yet. Here's the 1 and 2 from Wallner. Hit over to short, scooped up by Robbie. Throw on to first, well in time. Now 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, number 27. Starting catcher for the Mustangs, Matt Harold. First pitch swung on. Contact made as that one will reach the backstop. 0-1. That one off of the mask of Walker. Count even out at 1 apiece. Here's Wallner with the 1-1. Missing the outside corner, not by much. 2-1. Nobody on here for Mounds view. 2 outs. Like a change up down the middle. Missing high, now 3-1. Catching the outside corner there. Now 3-2 to the Mounds view catcher. Here's the 3-2 from Wallner. Ground ball hit to short. Robbie with the throw on to first. In time, out number 3. And, well, no runners equals no runs. Rangers half of the 4th coming up next right here on Lakes Area Community Television. You are watching Monday Night Baseball here on the official voice for everything maroon and gold. Lakes Area Community Television here on this historical Monday, May 8th, 2017, a day that will most likely go down in Forest Lake history as one of the biggest.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Throw down the second will indicate that we are ready to rock and roll. Here in the bottom of the 4th, leading off for your Rangers, first baseman number 11, Mitch Jurdy. On deck, number 8, Wensman. Heart of the lineup coming at you. First pitch to Jurdy will break just as it crosses over the inside corner. Now 0-1 to Mitch. Looks like a right-hander warming up in the Forest Lake bullpen. He's going to get away from the Mounds View catcher account, even at 1. Now 2-1 to Jurdy. Stefan sets 2-1 on its way. And that is popped up into the streets. Now 2-2.
Make sure you check out Chad Dolly All-State Insurance. Make sure you're covered.
Here's the 2-2 breaking ball, and Jurdy gets a good piece of it. And the left fielder unable to corral it. Jurdy challenges for a double, and it has been stretched. Nice job by Mitch. Heads up base running. And it looks like Forest Lake's going to bring in a pinch runner for... Nope. Just going to pick up his batting gloves. That is a leadoff double for Jurdy, and it's going to bring up right fielder Jake Wensman. I knew that. I was just testing you at home. Rangers now with the runner on second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Stefan from the stretch. First pitch to Wensman. Will cross the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Jake, and a swing and a miss. Now 0-2. Wensman must be in protective mode. Anything close to the plate, he'll be swinging, or the coach will be yelling. Here's the 0-2, and that is fouled off into the neighbor's lawn. Uh-oh. They're voting. Mounds View fans wanted strike 3. Forest Lake fans relieved. Now 1-2. Jurdy with the lead at second. A big swing and a miss there by Wensman. That's strike 3 and out number 1. That's going to bring up third baseman, number 23, Tyler Basil. See if Basil can bring home Mitch from second. Jurdy with the decent jump lead. Call it what you want. 1-0 on a Basil. Nice swing by Basil, and they will go after Jurdy at third. And he is tagged out. Basil will reach first on the fielder's choice. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th as left fielder number 13, Mitchell Longsdorf, steps to the plate. Basil takes his lead at first. First pitch to Longsdorf, popped up into shallow right. Routine catch, Rangers strand 1 and bring home none after 4. Mounds View 2, Forest Lake 0. Don't go anywhere. More baseball, more Rangers baseball coming up next right here on Lakes Area Community Television.
I dare you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star. I dare you to stand up here. To call the shots.
To be a role model.
An inspiration.
An innovator.
To be a teacher. Be my teacher. Think you can change my life? Make me excited about science like you? Have a career that really means something? Then do it. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I'm waiting.
Today, you all think of Honest Abe as a noble nickname, but it started because I'm brutally honest. And so I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You're spending money like a bunch of putzes. You hear me? $12 burritos, $15 cocktails. The heck are you thinking? If I had arms, wasn't two-dimensional, and didn't die over a century ago, I'd give you my patented stovepipe pile driver. How'd you like that? The choice is yours. Start saving or receive a figurative chin-beard body slam from Honest Abe. Arrgh! Arrgh! Arrgh!
Welcome back. Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Inning number 5 now underway here at the historic Schumacher Field. Game number 14 here for your Rangers. Looking to extend the winning streak to 4. Currently trailing to Mounds View by 2 as that one is hit and hit well. It's going to reach the wall for a leadoff double at least. He rounds second, and he will stretch that into a triple. That's a stand-up leadoff triple for the Mustangs. Threatening yet again here in the 5th. Already up by 2.
Triple for Ryan. He'll put a runner on third with nobody out. He'll bring up number 24, Eric Sullivan.
And with the runner on third, it's going to bring up number 24, Eric Holloman. First pitch across for ball 1, 1-0. Now 2-0 to the center fielder of Mounds View. Ooh, that's going to call the game as a big bolt of lightning. That should not count. At any rate, a bolt of lightning is enough to cancel the game. So, did nobody see that? Kind of curious as to why the game is still going on with that bolt of lightning. That was pretty damn close to the ballpark, and there's thunder to back it up. I think you got to call the game here, Blue. And there's more lightning following it up, and it looks like this game will be postponed. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have to take a break here at Schumacher Field as threatening skies have showed up here in Forest Lake. We've got some lightning to deal with, so don't go anywhere. Hopefully we will be right back with more Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television.
Hi, I'm Jordan Peele. I'm usually trying way too hard to be funny. Well, right now I'm going to be completely serious with you. Online bullying is a toxic side effect of modern technology. No one's immune to it. Not you, not me, nobody. But there's a way we can fix it. This emoji in the symbol section of your phone's emoji keyboard. Use it when you see bullying online to say, I see what you're doing, not cool, definitely not funny. And I know what funny is. I coined the phrase wordness to the turdness. So join me and become a witness. When you see bullying online, use this emoji to do something. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org.
Ranger Nation, it appears we have checked the radar and the official rules. I know there's the 30-minute mandatory high school rule wait from lightning strike to when the boys can play again. They are now starting to cover up the field. We have taken a look at the radar, and it appears that by the time that 30 minutes has expired, there's going to be more here, perhaps even more significant, at least according to the radar. So I would not be surprised if this game is indeed postponed, but after 5, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is considered or could be considered a win for Mounds View, since we did reach the 5th. We're going to have to check into high school rules, but the way it is shaping up now, it looks like that's probably going to do it here from Schumacher Field. Obviously, if anything changes, we'll be right back with you, but for now, it looks like that's going to close the books on our Monday night Rangers baseball broadcast here at Schumacher Field. Again, after 5, Mounds View at the plate in the 5th. The game had to be postponed due to lightning strikes, multiple. There is a mandatory 30-minute wait. Looking and judging at the radar, or whatever you want to call it, it just looks like there's more coming. So I'm guessing this game is going to be called. If you don't see us again, we'll pick up where we left off, but otherwise that's going to do it here at Schumacher Field. After 5, we are in a rain delay. Mounds View 3, Forest Lake 0. If we are back, we're back. If not, it's been a pleasure here on this Monday night Rangers baseball. Game number 14, that's going to do it for now. The skies are really opening up. The rain has joined the lightning and thunder. We have got a full-on storm. It doesn't look like conditions will improve. You have been watching Monday Night Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. This is Thomas Glenn. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you check our website, www.latv10.com. You can also follow us on Facebook for all the latest updates and events. Again, Thomas Glenn here at Schumacher Field after midway through Mounds View's 5th. Rain delay has forced us off, and more than likely this game will be postponed. So thank you for watching what we have had available. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Two from Basil. Beautiful strike 3, breaking ball. And now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Again, Mounds View with a 3-run lead. It's where we left off from yesterday before that weather rolled in here. Batting 4th for the the Mustangs, number 17, senior Justin Langer. Basil picking the inside corner. I have in the count now, 0-1. Nobody on. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Oh, 1 hit over to third, throw on to first, well in time. And that will do it for the top of the 5th. Mustangs strand none. And, well, I think they bring home 1, but that was yesterday, so technically they bring home none. Rangers half of the 5th coming up here shortly. Forest Lake trying to continue their winning streak now at 3 games. If they can indeed walk away with a victory here tonight, that will be extended to game 4. I believe they are on the road for a 2-game road trip. Forest Lake on the road at Stillwater tomorrow, who they are currently tied for first with in the Suburban East Conference. This week has been a big week in Class 4A play. Forest Lake has dropped from 2nd all the way down to 8th. I believe it was the biggest drop in Class 4A thus far, but the Rangers still in really good position in conference play as the season continues to wind down. Now at game 14, just 6 left to go here in the regular season. Hard to believe. Seems like it was just yesterday we had our home opener. Mounds View 5-5. They are on a 2-game losing streak and doing everything they can to try and get back into the winning column. Again, Forest Lake on the road tomorrow at Stillwater. Then travel to White Bear Lake. The Bears in last place in the Suburban East. And we'll return home this Saturday to host Wyzetta in a non-conference game. Throw down to second will indicate that we're ready to kick off the Rangers half the 5th. Leading off, starting catcher, nope. That's your starting pitcher from yesterday, number 6, Luke Wallner. Yeah, there's Walker. Walker's on deck.
All right, leading off the bottom of the 5th for your Rangers.
Wallner takes a first fastball high and outside. That's popped up right side, picked up by the second baseman who calls it off. And 1 away with 1 pitch here in the bottom of the 5th. Behind the plate, number 3 for your Maroon and Gold, Ian Walker. First pitch to Ian, high and outside. Now 1-0. Missing low and inside, now 2-0. Caught it that time, now 2-1. That one attacked by Walker. Unfortunately, it will end up in the right fielder's glove for out number 2. And now we head back to the top of the order. It's going to bring up shortstop number 10. You know the name well, Zach Robbie. First pitch to Robbie, a breaking ball. Just catching the inside corner. 0-1. And decides to hurl a fastball high and outside after that breaking ball. Count now even at 1 apiece. Goes back to that breaking ball. That time it missed. 2-1. Hit over to third. Throw on to first in time. That is out number 3, Forest Lake Strand 0. Bring home the same as we now enter the 6th inning here at Schumacher Field. Forest Lake still trailing by 3. And you are watching Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. What was once a Monday has now turned into a Tuesday.
Don't forget those upcoming Ranger games, folks, on the road tomorrow down in Stillwater, 4:30 p.m. first pitch.
That is going to be quite the battle. Forest Lake at Stillwater for Game 2 of their 2-game season series. Tied for first place in Suburban East Conference. Could be a season changer, game number 15 on the road at Stillwater tomorrow. Taking a look at some action going on around the SEC. Tonight, well, no event scheduled. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the 10th, obviously, Forest Lake at Stillwater. Cottage Grove at Mounds View. Roseville on the road at Eastridge, and then White Bear Lake at Cretin-Durham Hall. So plenty of action going on tomorrow, and conference play, nothing tonight other than this Rangers Mustangs 2.5 inning makeup. Leading off for the green and white of Mounds View is number 15, batting 5th, Flanagan, right fielder for the Mustangs. Nobody on, nobody out. And that trend continues, just like yesterday. Mounds View continues to find a way to place a ball where the Rangers aren't. Leadoff single for Flanagan, and that's going to bring up number 4. You may have just heard Channing Cole. Cole, a junior for Mounds View. Mustangs bring in a pinch runner at first.
That'll bring up number 4, Channing Cole.
Basil now from the stretch. Batter looks to lay down a bunt, pulls it back, and Forest Lake has the runner caught off guard. Nice heads-up play on defense by Maroon and Gold. That is out number 1. And, yeah, as you may have just heard, bases back to empty. What a heads-up play by Walker there. One 1-0 pitch popped up into shallow right. Routine catch now, 2 away.
2 outs now, base empty. Bring up his designated hitter, number 32, Josh Bondy.
Uh-oh. We have some tomfoolery going on down there. Basil here with 2 outs. Facing Josh Pondy, designated hitter for the green and white. First pitch, ball, 1-0. That one will cross. Count now even at 1 apiece. Breaking ball that just broke a little too late. Missing inside now, 2-1. Missing low, 3-1. Basil sets 3-1 on its way. Tries for the inside corner, misses, but not by much. Bondi will reach courtesy of a 5-pitch walk, and that's going to bring up number 6, playing second for the Mustangs, Joey Lawson. Back to the stretch for Basil here. Nice placement there by Tyler. 0-1. Bondi takes his lead over at first. Just a couple feet. 0-1 from Basil. Fastball right down the middle. Hit over to Robbie. Throws it to second. That is out number 3. That's routine for your maroon and gold. As we now hit bottom of the 6th. Forest Lake needs to produce some offense here. Down to their last 6 outs. Trailing by 3. And you are watching Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area. Community television game number 14 in progress. Yet again.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Lake here in the bottom of the 6th. Number 2, your second baseman, Jared Swanson. See if Forest Lake can produce some offense here. This is a Rangers offense that has outscored their opponents 30-1 in the last 3 games played. First pitch to Swanson. Crosses for strike 1. 0-1. Chase pitch perhaps. Count now even at 1. Like a hanging breaking ball. That is fouled off into the streets. 1-2.
1-2.
Klein on deck for the maroon and gold. There's a breaking ball. Very tempting one at that. Excellent eye there by Swanson. 2-2. Missing. High and inside. 3-2 to Swanson. Nobody on. Nobody out. Wait. Is it? Turned on that one. Unfortunately, it's going to stay foul, but a few feet to the right, and that could have been trouble for Mounds View. Still 3-2 to Jared. That's going to get away from the third baseman, and just enough time for Swanson to reach. That's a leadoff single. Rangers trying to put something together here. Cam Klein now with the plate for your maroon and gold. On deck is Mitch Jurdy. Like I said, this Forest Lake offense very explosive as of late, coming off of a 13-1 win on the road at Chisago Lakes this past Friday as that breaking ball crosses the plane. 0-1 decline. From the stretch, breaking ball just missing inside. Count now 1-1. That's 2 straight breaking balls decline. What will the Mustang pitcher throw here? In the dirt, and Swanson will take second. Had plenty of time. Catcher almost hesitant, and that will cost him a base. Rangers now threatening with the runner on second. 2-1 decline. Missing high and inside. 3-1 to Cam. And the Mustangs have a left-hander warming up in the bullpen. Here's the 3-1 from Langer. Oh! Ouch. No love for Cam, now 3-2. That one looked well outside of the strike zone. Good cut there. Unfortunately, hit right to second, throw on to first. Now 1 away, however. The runner will advance to third. Jurdy now to the plate. See if he can pick an RBI up here. Jake Wensman on deck. First pitch to Jurdy, missing well outside for ball 1. Inside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 to Mitch, and that is fouled off into the streets. Now 2-1.
Make sure you contact Chad Dolly with all state insurance. Make sure you're covered.
2-1. Fouled off with a couple of deflections. Now 2-2. Whew. We've seen that pitch called a strike before. Fortunately, not this time. 3-2. And that one will miss inside. Jurdy will reach first base courtesy of an 8-pitch walk. Rangers with runners on the corners, still 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th, and that's going to bring up, I thought so, right fielder, Wensman. See if Forest Lake decides to mix it up here, trailing by 3. And it looks like green light has been given to Jake. double play ground ball here. Missing, high and away. 1-1. Langer with the 1-1, missing, low and away. Now 2-1 to Jake. Ranger runners take their leads. 2-1 is popped up right side and called off eventually by the first baseman for out number 2.
Out number 2, runners remain at first and third.
Miscommunication almost causing a little bit of chaos out there, but Mustangs able to overcome that one. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Third baseman Tyler Basil will step up to the plate. Runners still in the corners here for your maroon and gold. Basil is the tying run. Langer going back to the breaking ball to start off. 0-1 to Basil. Langer from the stretch. Fastball missing outside. Count even at 1. Change up in the dirt. A big swing and a miss there by Basil. Count now 1-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Your maroon and gold trailing by 3. Nice job by Tyler to keep the at-bat alive. Now in protective mode. Anything close to the plate, you'd be swinging. One and 2. That one hung in there a bit. Tyler drives it to deep left, but finds its way into the left fielder's finds its way into the left fielder's glove for out number 3. Unfortunately, Forest Lake will strand 2. Bring home none. As we enter the 7th, it is Mounds View 3, Forest Lake 0, and you are watching Tuesday afternoon Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Baseball here on Lakes Area Community Television is a Tuesday, May 9th, 2017. First pitch to Harold. Good for strike 1. Basil sets, delivers, missing inside. Count even at 1 apiece. Mustangs looking forward to a 3-game home stretch after tonight. And They are coming off of a 3-4 loss at Irondale this past Saturday. 2-game losing streak in progress for them. Forest Lake riding a 3-game winning streak as they try and extend that here this afternoon. Now 3-1 to the Mounds View catcher. Nice placement there by Tyler, just catching the outside corner low and away. 3-2. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Count will remain 3-2. Nice job. That was a beautiful fastball catching the inside corner of the plate for strike 3 and out number 1. Mounds View back to the top of the order. At shortstop, number 5, Nickel. Nobody on and 1 out. Here in the top of the 7th. Mustangs with a 3-run lead as Basil misses there. 1-0. Fastball missing low in the dirt, now 2-0. That one catching the outside corner, 2-1. Two. 2-2 to Ryan Nickel, a senior for Mounds View. Nice pitch by Basil outside. And in command. 2 straight Ks for Tyler here to start out the top of the 7th. Now 2 away. That's going to get a piece of number 24, Eric Holloman, as he will reach first base courtesy of a beamed batsman. Looks like the coach and trainer is going to go have a quick look-see, make sure his elbow's in perfect working order. Everything seems to be in place. Mustangs now with the runner on first, still 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. It's going to bring up number 11, Ross Indelkoffer. Indelkoffer, a senior for the Mustangs. Excellent looking breaking ball there by Tyler to start out the at-bat. 0-1 to Indelkoffer. Holloman takes his lead at first. 0-1 from Basil, and that is not going to land for a while. Well, it did. In the middle of the track. Fortunately, that's in foul territory. Basil now ahead in the count, 0-2. Low and away, Tyler. Chase pitch there. 1-2. Basil trying to get him to bite on the low fastball. Unfortunately, he did not bite. Here's 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, and that is back to back. Take a break to back strikeouts for Basil there in the top of the 7th. Excellent pitching. Forest Lake. 3 short outs to get on the board. Trailing by 3 here on this Tuesday afternoon. Game 14. Forest Lake looking to extend that winning streak to 4 here at Schumacher Field on this, like I said, Tuesday, May 9th, 2017. A game that had started yesterday, Monday, May 8th at 6:30 p.m. We ended up bailing right around, I think it was about 7:30 is when the lightning started hitting here at Schumacher Field. And tried to wait, but it continued to come down, and according to radar, it showed that we were not going to get any breaks. And that was indeed the case. It stormed all night last night, so here we are on this Tuesday. First pitch at 4:30. Let me take a look at my phone if I can get to it. And at 5:04 here on this, excuse me, Tuesday afternoon, it is currently 70 degrees, which is awesome considering the fact that we've been here for 34-degree weather baseball. Leading off here in the bottom of the 7th for your maroon and gold, it's number 13, Mitchell Longsdorf. Missing inside, 1-0. Missing low and away there, now 2-0. Luke Wallner on deck. Get your rally caps out, Ranger Nation. We need ya. Here's the 2-0 from Langer. Breaking ball that, well, didn't break too well. Now 3-0. Red light special. Three and 0 to Mitch, and that will miss high and inside. That's a 4-pitch walk. Longsdorf will reach first courtesy, well, of a 4-pitch walk. That's going to bring up number 6, Luke Wallner. Rangers trying to piece something together here with 3 remaining outs. Trailing by 3, Langer to Wallner. Low and away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Another breaking ball that struggled to break. 2-0, and it looks like the coach is going to come in. And let's see what Mounds View decides to do here. Now, obviously, with the 2-0 count, they cannot bring in a different pitcher, but perhaps a few words of comforting, whatever. Mounds View looking to put an end to their 2-game losing streak and avoid being swept here by Forest Lake. Missing high and inside now, 3-0 to Wallner. Langer does not want to walk the first 2 batters for Forest Lake here in the 7th. That one will catch the outside corner with the red light. Now 3-1 to Wallner. On deck is your catcher, Ian Walker. 3-1. Catching the corner on the outside. 3-2. And that is popped up into foul play. 3-2, yet again to Luke. Tying run for your Rangers in the on-deck circle. There's a hot shot over to short. Nice grab by the shortstop and an excellent throw onto first. Wallner retired one away here in the bottom of the 7th, but what a play by number 5 of Mounds View, Ryan Nickel.
Mitch down to second. We've got runner at second.
Longsdorff will reach second with just one away as your catcher Ian Walker steps to the plate. Missing the inside corner, 1-0. After Walker, it's back to the top of the order. That one missing well outside, 2-0 to Ian. Robbie on deck for Forest Lake, and as you know, he does have that home run capability, so things could get very interesting here at Schumacher. 2-1 to Walker. What is this, amateur hour? 2-2 to Walker. That was a questionable call there. 2-2. Check swing into the streets. 2-2 to Ian. Langer from the stretch. And Walker is rung up for out number 2. Fastball catching the outside corner for strike 3. Top of the order coming at you. Rangers down to their last out with the tying run still in the on-deck circle. Robbie to the plate. First pitch catching the inside corner. Strike 1. Langer sets. Longsdorff with the lead at second. Whew. Nice side there by Zach. 1-1. Swanson on deck here with 2 outs. Missing well outside, now 2-1 to Robbie. Missing low and away, 3-1. Again, tying run in the on-deck circle for Forest Lake. Here's the 3-1, and nice side there by Robbie as he will advance to first, courtesy of a walk. Runners now on first and second for your maroon and gold. That's going to bring up number 2, second baseman, Jared Swanson, but not before a pitching change. Cue in the Jeopardy music. Got a pitching change here for the green and white of Mounds View. You are watching Tuesday night, which was once Monday night, Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Thomas Glenn as Langer heads off the field, and Mounds View will bring in their, well, I guess you could call him closer, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Forest Lake now with the tying run at the plate. Longsdorff on second, Robbie over on first. Swanson. See what we can do here. Gotta get some inspirational music going. Where's the motivation here? These two teams met back, I believe, on April 14th or 15th this season. Forest Lake winning with a final score of 4-0. That one on the road at Mounds View. Mustangs trying to avoid a sweep here tonight with a 3-run lead, just 1 out away, which would also put an end to Forest Lake's 3-game winning streak, where they have managed to outscore their opponents 30-1. Rangers coming off of a 13-1 performance in Chisago Lakes this past Friday night. They'll head out on the road for a 2-game road trip after tonight at Stillwater tomorrow. Those two teams currently tied for first place in the SEC. Forest Lake at White Bear Lake Friday before returning home to host non-conference Wayzata here Saturday. Swanson now to the plate. 2 outs. Rangers threatening, runners on first and second. Swanson is the tying run for Forest Lake. New pitcher on the mound for the green and white. First pitch called a ball. Missing inside, 1-0. That one missing high, now 2-0 to Swanson. Mustangs struggling with some accuracy issues. 2-0 on its way, and looked like that was going to miss. Low and inside, but called a strike, 2-1. Missing high, 3-1 to Jared. Number 4, Cam Klein on deck. Klein is the go-ahead run for your Rangers. 3-1. That one almost looked like a slurve catching the inside corner. Full count, 2 outs. No pressure. Nice job by Swanson to keep the at-bat alive. Here we go, Ranger Nation. Wow, bases have been walked, loaded here in the bottom of the 7th. Cam Klein is your go-ahead run. Now at the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
That'll bring up number 4, Cam.
Jurdy on deck for your Rangers. Here we go, fans. First pitch declined, fastball inside. Will catch the corner. Strike 1 now, 0-1 to Cam. Here's the 0-1. It's a breaking ball. Klein absolutely turning on that one. Unfortunately, stays in foul territory now. Behind in the count, 0-2. Protective mode to say the least. Oh, 2 on its way, and it's a breaking ball. Hit up the middle, and that is picked up by the center fielder. Forest Lake will unfortunately strand 3, bring home 0, and that will do it here from Schumacher Field. That will wrap up the 3-game winning streak for your Rangers. They will now fall to 8-3 in SEC play. Mounds View will improve to 6-5. Forest Lake on the road at Stillwater tomorrow. First pitch at 4:30. Then at White Bear Lake Friday, before returning home here to Schumacher Field this Saturday to host non-conference Wyzetta. This has been part 2 of Tuesday Night Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Final score from Schumacher Field: Mounds View 3, Forest Lake 0. This is Thomas Glenn. Have a great night.